Hi! We are back this week with a little game. So we're gonna play Truth or Drink. I have a bunch of questions. They're not all gonna make it into the video, but these are our PG. They're fine to go in the video questions. We have some that I don't know about. So we're gonna start with these, and we'll see if any of these make it in. What is my worst personality trait?
Your worst personality trait?
Yeah.
Based on everything I can think of. There's one thing that you do that I think
It's the worst.
actually bothers me.
Yeah.
Is that you will buy a cheap item 8 times around for 3 times the cost. It's not really I guess it is personality though, because you prefer the cheaper item instead of just buying a good one that's gonna last you.
But if the cheap one works, like if it
Until
does
it
its
breaks.
job.
Until it breaks, and then you buy another one. What animal comes to mind when you think of me?
Koala bear?
Koala?
Like you're cute and I want to cuddle you, but you can be really aggressive when you get pissed off. like if you're mad at someone, like you don't want to make Michael mad at you, because I'm just like chill, like, and it like hardly ever happens because he's so chill all the time. I think I've seen you really mad once, like when we were in New York. I think it was like on the train, wasn't it? Somebody pissed you off or some, I don't know. It was I know we were in New York, and like I think that's like the one time I've really seen him mad, but because it doesn't happen often, so that's why I think koala is a good answer.
Okay.
Most likely to die first in a zombie apocalypse.
I'd end up dying protecting you is how it would end up going down. I see it.
I just expected.
So I guess me.
I just expected you to be like you, and then just be it.
It would be you though. But you think about it in reality, I'm gonna obviously try to help you and save you, and then I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, thanks for saving me from the zombies.
Have you ever burped while kissing someone? Think that's a yes?
I don't know. I'm just gonna drink.
Make sure the drink don't come out your nose.
I don't know. That's a funny question.
No, I have never burped while kissing somebody. Now, if it asked if you had farted while kissing somebody, I could sit here and tell you, yes, she has.
I don't tell my secrets. I drank so that I didn't have to. Oh, my cheeks. How tall are you? Michael, this is one that, so it's got handwriting, so I know it's Michael. He wrote this one. This is a dumb question. How tall are you, Michael?
6 foot.
No, you're not. Are we just gonna keep? You're gonna drink. Okay. Okay.
You didn't tell me what I couldn't write.
You can write anything. It's
yeah,
just
I
like.
did write it.
And then you didn't even tell the answer.
Let's drink. Is there anything you have wanted to do for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
Yeah, I have wanted to see McFly in concert for like 14 years.
Yeah.
A big part of why I didn't, like the first time they were in the US, was because I had just lived on my own and I couldn't afford it. And then they didn't come back over here. And then I definitely couldn't afford going to the UK. And then when I could start to be able to afford to go, they weren't touring anymore. And now they're back together. And now there's COVID. So the tour that was supposed to be this year is now postponed. So yeah, eventually, maybe, hopefully, one day.
Maybe. I'd say stay together.
They will stay together. Don't say that. They never broke up. They just weren't
Doing thing.
Yeah.
If they keep doing things, then
Well, they did like McBusted for a while, but that was only in the UK. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
instantly.
Do that. That's on our list.
Yep, it's one of the many locations I've wanted to go my whole life.
If you had to play matchmaker, which two of your friends would you match?
Kayla and Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would. I'd be hesitant. It would be interesting because they would either be a really,
Tear each
really,
other
really.
apart.
They would either be a really, really, really good match, or they would destroy each other. And I have absolutely no idea which way it would
That's a
go.
risky pick.
But they would have so much fun together, though. No matter which way it went, they would have a lot of fun together.
Good point. It'd be an adventure.
Yeah. And there are a lot alike in many ways. So, like, I feel like it could be a really good match. But I could also see them just, like...
Looking at each other's forks and
Yeah.
growing up. Yeah, I
So-
see too.
I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, Kayla and Hoffman. When was the moment that we became best friends?
I was back in high school. I don't really remember the exact moment, though. I'm just trying to look back at when we actually spent time together. When I really started spending time more around you and your friend groups outside of dating someone you knew. It was high school. I mean, we knew each other sooner.
For me, it was 7th grade. Well, so we met in 6th grade,
Yep, I knew that.
but 7th grade, we had like almost every class together. We were together all the time in 7th grade. We were together. We were together at lunch. I used to stare at the back of your head in math class because you sat right there,
See, I don't remember.
and Liz sat
that.
behind me. So
I don't remember.
you would
that.
turn around and we'd talk all the time. Like you were like right there, like
I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't remember it.
because we had lunch together. We would see each other before school. We had most of our classes together, and like so we knew each other in 6th grade, and we became like friends. But when we started having all those classes together in 7th grade, like that was when I was like we really, really became friends, and like that's when I started considering you one of my best friends.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I do.
But by freshman year, I had already told you that I was naming my son after you. So you were definitely my best friend at that point because I was stealing your name from my kid.
Have you ever been thrown up on or thrown up on someone else? That's a yes.
That's an interesting story that we're not going to talk about.
Let's see.
I've told you it. Do you remember?
I think I do.
We're just gonna. Yeah.
Drink again for that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next. Did you ever fart inside an elevator?
No.
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 Really?
I mean, I might have, but I don't recall farting on an elevator.
Didn't somebody fart in the elevator on the cruise when we were all in there? And like it was giggling. That happened.
Maybe, I don't remember. How do you remember farting on elevators?
Because it's funny.
Like, I have some of the hardest time, as I said, remembering what I ate last night. How do you remember who farted on the elevator?
I don't remember who farted on the elevator. I just vaguely remember that I think somebody farted on the elevator.
That's why you vaguely remember it.
No, I think
You farted in.
I just remember that somebody got out of the elevator and it was just us left, like just our crew, and we all started laughing. And like that's what makes me think that maybe the other person that was in there farted and then they went away and then we were all dying, but I don't know.
Name an awkward spot on your body that has a mole.
My middle finger and my middle toe,
So might be a little.
like they match, so I like to say them together. Yeah, and matching. Actually, this one I think is a freckle. I have a hard time knowing the difference between moles and freckles. I think that the one on my toe is moles are like bigger, right, and like stick out a little. And freckles are just dots.
It can be, but moles can also be just dots.
Okay, well, my middle toe and middle finger.